right, it's finally here. Early archery general season in Washington. I did some scouting earlier this year and turned up nothing. I'll put a little link up in the top right hand side of the screen there. If you want to go watch the scouting and kind of get the full backstory, click on those links. It is hot. It is hot. Today is supposed to be 101 where I'm hunting, and all week long we're in the high 90s. The plan is on this hunt, because I'm somewhere where I have never been during a season I've never hunted. I am just trying to learn some roads, learn some access points, figure out what country is good. You know, when you're looking on Onyx, it looks like you have wide open spaces and stuff, and then you get there and turns out it's not wide open, or maybe it is but you can't see it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna try to run around, run some roads, and just learn where I can be most effective as far as glassing, as far as access, all that stuff. So tomorrow at some point my friend Nate is gonna show up, and he's gonna join me for a few days. We're gonna hunt together, and we're ready for anything. We're ready to backcountry, like backpack in. We're all geared up for that type of hunt. But the main plan is to stay mobile and until we find deer. Once we find deer, then things could change. But for now, that is the plan. Alright, so I'm in a whole new location now. Way at the top of a mountain. I mean, an hour as far as dirt roads go and stuff. Like an hour away from where I was this morning. The sun's not down yet. As you can see, it's right in my eyes. But I just picked up a bear. As soon as the sun starts going down. I haven't seen anything all day. And we are not bear hunting. But I did bring a rifle because guess what? I've never got a bear. But the sun's going down right now, so it's just getting good. So this is only day one. We could whack a bear and then continue to deer hunt. No sweat. Well, there's definitely gonna be some sweat, but. All right, well, aside from seeing that bear, I got up into some really nice looking country and didn't see a single deer. So I don't have any other options. So my friend Nate is actually coming in tonight. He'll probably be here around probably 11 o'clock, I'd guess. And it might be a long night, but we'll definitely get a nap in tomorrow. But I think my only option is to just come right back in here and glass this first light, because it's the best visibility I've had all day. And I mean, I did see a bear quite a ways away from here, but still. And there's actually a water trough I passed on the road not too far behind me, so I know there's good water in the area. like I said, I don't know where else to go, so I guess we're gonna hammer this. Nate just got here. It's 11:30 and we're just sleeping in the trucks because I guess too lazy to do anything else. I got my alarm set for 4 o'clock. We got an hour, probably about an hour, maybe a little more, but about an hour drive back up in the mountains right where I just came from, and we're gonna probably walk the road or part of the road in, just obviously to be a little more sneaky than in a truck. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning. All right, Nate finally showed up. I was just telling him that I can't believe I've been shooting my bow like weekly since April, and now I'm packing a rifle because of that bear last night. I feel like it's a sin. Well, we've made it to our morning glassing knob, I guess you'd say, and we can see as much as I've been able to see since I got here yesterday, and we're both already commenting that it's crazy that we can't find an animal. But I think we're gonna give this like an hour because we're committed to this. We can't really go anywhere else or do anything else. Yeah. So, and then after some time, we're gonna make some breakfast. So we're super close to the Canadian border, and Nate's from Canada, and I think that for sure. And I think that the reason that we're not seeing any deer is because those dang Canadians have shot them all. Little coffee. We're roughing it up here. Coffee and breakfast. Hot breakfast.
It's rough, but I think I can get through it.
Yeah, we'll survive, huh? Alright. We just proved that animals do exist up here. Finally, at 8 o'clock, we've got a doe. Whitetail doe. That's our first little morning glassing sesh, and all we saw was 2 doe, but better than nothing. And now for the highlight of the day, hammock. We're gonna go back to the truck. Yeah, we're taking naps because well, we had a long day yesterday, slept in the truck, you know how that goes. Not a lot of sleep, and yeah, so we're due for a nap. And like I said, I'm just super pumped because as long as there's a perfect couple of trees, yeah, I'm gonna set up the hammock. All right. Nate got a good snooze in. I laid in my hammock, tossed and turned. Super comfortable, but I don't know. I can't sleep. I can't nap. He wakes up from a dead snore, literally throws his boots on and makes a pre-workout. Nate's on the phone, missing out on all this glory. It's not very deep. I had to walk all the way across. Right over there is just, right there is just deep enough to kind of swim, you know, it's probably 3 feet deep. All right, we've made the big journey to our, I guess you'd call it our plan B, our backup spot. We're overlooking this horse trough and kind of a meadowy, sparse timber area. And we can see, we've split up, and we can see kind of between the two of us, we're covering both sides of this ridge. And we're just gonna sit this till dark, and then we're gonna sleep up here. So, and honestly, I guess if we're sleeping up here, then we're gonna wake up and watch it again, first light. That's the plan. If you've ever hunted in this heat, or even hiked, I mean, done anything, then you know. But like, it's 90 degrees right now. And I mean, you don't have to do anything for it to just zap the energy out of you. When we went swimming earlier, I mean, that was like new life.
Rejuvenating.
It's so refreshing. But anyways, I mean, we haven't really hiked a whole lot, but still, I just feel like I'm just hot. I'm hot and like tired, like drowsy. Because I think I'm dehydrated. I need to be just pounding water. So I might go back to the truck and grab a bunch. That way I can just sit here for the next 2 hours and just hydrate. Anyways, I don't know, you guys. This September hunting is pretty crazy. Well, there's no place like home. So, update. Last night we glassed that mountain, or from that new vantage point until dark. We saw absolutely nothing, and so feeling a little bit defeated and a little bit, I guess, burnt out on just not seeing anything for 2 days. We bounced right back to, I guess, home base, back to the wheat fields, back to private property, hunting fence lines. I don't like doing that, but you do see deer. And after a couple days of not seeing any deer, we came on back, and sure enough, we found 2 legal bucks, and we're watching a legal buck right now. He's bedded real close to fence line, real close to state land. So we're just gonna watch and see what they do. There's a couple of doe that are actually working their way onto the state land right now, so there's a chance he might follow. But anyways, at least we're seeing deer, and we're watching a legal buck as we speak. We've got a buck in a stalkable position. I'm hiking downwind, down the draw, and I'm going to try to work back up this canyon. I'm in the draw, working straight up to those deer. I had deer all around me. I was right in there. And there's a couple doe, One there. One there. One there. Had that buck at 70 yards, but I think because those deer came down probably within 5 yards of me, and they didn't know where I was, but that wind was swirling, and that buck could see their behavior, and he could see that something wasn't quite right, so he just turned and went the other way. I'm gonna poke up over this hill and see where he might be, but I don't think I got the wind right anymore. You know, I had that buck at 70 yards, but it's just a little bit out of my comfort zone. I mean, I've shot a lot of targets at that distance, but I just, you know, took the gamble basically. The does were coming closer to me. I mean, I had them, you know, multiple at 40 yards. I was just hoping that he would follow them, but he didn't. That's the gamble you take, I guess. All right, back to the truck. We put on a pretty good little stalk. I mean, I got within 70 yards of that one buck, and then we got back on him again, but we really couldn't get within like 150 yards. He was just out in the open and obviously on the alert, you know. But then Nate, he was coming in from basically the other end of the draw and had better wind and everything than me. And he came in on 2 other bucks that we hadn't seen yet. And he didn't see him till last second, so they had him pinned, and he couldn't even, they were, what he said, like 40, 50 yards away, so he could not put a third point on him. But when I saw them running away, they looked too good not to have 3 points. So anyways, well, to be continued. I ended up finding a couple more bucks and putting on several stalks. I spent 2 full days chasing this buck around before I realized he wasn't even legal. This was my first spot and stalk archery hunt, and it was bittersweet. The best part is hunting deer that are not being pressured by other hunters. The worst part is temperatures reaching triple digits. Hunting is full of highs and lows, and each weapon, each season come with their own strengths and weaknesses. As for me, I just love hunting, and I'll take any season I can get.